Hey, what's up? You're listening to From the Dungeon podcast. This is Tim McMurtrie, original guitar player of M.O.D, current guitar player of Full Scale Riot, Trip Squad Productions, Trip Squad Records, Cataclysm Records. Let's get it. Check out my boys on the podcast. Mr. Zeus will get you if you don't. Beware. And
the rotten motherfucker.
Well, yeah, you heard that. Go ahead, Zeus.
Big Z and D-Rock.
There we go.
And Tim Dog.
Tim Dog. Peace.
Triple threat.
Peace. Triple threat. I'm going to get you.
You're listening to From the Dungeon podcast with D-Rock.
With all the noise. The journey towards the dark side will be complete.
Yo, what's going on out there? This is D-Rotten, your host with the mostest, your fucking brother from the other mother. I am here right now. I got my guest host right here. I got my guest host on this side right here, Mr. Big Zeus, bass player from Mama Luke.
What up?
And we got our special guest here, Mr. Tim, Hudson County legend right here, M.O.D, fucking Full Scale Riot. Here we go, brothers.
What's up, killer?
What's going on, brothers? How we doing?
Sounds good, bro. We're doing fine.
We doing good.
How you doing, Timmy, bro? Thank you for coming to the fucking dungeon, bro. I'm really honored. You know, it's good to have a fucking, actually, a Hudson County legend, you know, pulling up in this motherfucker. I always got the Big Zeus. He's the legend.
Oh,
but you
man.
also, you're one of the originator legends over here.
We got a lot of legends coming out of Hudson County, that's for sure.
So what's going on, brother? How's your day, man? How's everything? This is always start off with, like, how's your day? How's everything rolling?
You know, it's going to be nice, man, because, you know, it's the holiday weekend, so I smell the barbecue from here. You know, I know Zeus does. Big uns.
I went around the block 2 times, bro. I smell the barbecue.
Oh, you lucky motherfuckers, man. I actually, actually, for the past week and a half, actually, I quit red meat.
Oh,
I'm trying. Yeah, I fucked up, man, but I think I got it.
My boy, shout to Jay Patton, Jason Patton, too, man. He quit the red meat, too, man.
And I tell you the truth,
the struggle is real.
I feel good, man. I feel a little bit better. I don't know, man. I don't know if it's just me in my mind, but I do feel a little bit good. You know, I went out with the wife today, and I actually had fish and fucking salad.
There you go.
Instead of going all down with the meat.
You're in Carney. Are you Irish, too?
No, well, actually, I'm Polish, Irish, German, and
so you're a mutt like my first wife.
Yes.
All right. So anyways, so that means, well, you know, you got the fish and chips in Carney, man. You got all that.
Well, my wife's Peruvian, so it's either Peruvian
go.
food or I try to get her to go get Chinese food. That's one of my favorites out there. Chinese and Italian.
Yeah.
there you go.
Meow.
There you go. Bro, I don't know. Bro.
Hide the Persians.
Yeah, you know what, man? Let me tell you something about Chinese food. I don't know. You know, people always like, don't meow this and bow wow. Dude, if it is that red sauce that they splash on the ribs,
It works it out.
it works beautiful. It tastes like pork.
Some
I'm
General
telling you, bro.
Tso's chicken and shit, man.
That hoisin sauce, bro, is magical. Seriously.
Shit.
And just the simple fact, dude, that they have one fryer in the restaurant.
Oh yeah. And never change the oil.
Fish,
Just
ribs,
keep the
fries,
the flavor
bananas.
is real,
It's
baby.
beautiful.
The flavor is real.
And the shit disappears when they drop the baskets in.
Put,
You don't see
put a
it
little
again.
of that red hot sauce that comes with the Chinese lettering on.
Oh,
That's
dude.
it.
Boy.
You're killing me now, dude. I love Chinese food. Oh, I'm rumbling here.
Hey man, pour stuff on it. It's good. It's all good.
I don't even raise that. To me, that was like fucking, like, it was like, you know, king cuisine or kind of some kind of shit when I was growing up, man. Chinese food was like, oh shit, we get Chinese food tonight. Oh man, we must have did something good in the house, man.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
You
no
know?
doubt. It was always special as a kid
Yep,
growing up. If you were,
absolutely.
especially, that's funny you say that because as a Hudson County kid, and all 3 of us are, it's kind of funny. Man, like my pop, we grew up in Jersey City, so my
Yo, represent what part of Jersey City?
in the Heights.
There we born up in the Heights.
And my sneakers are still on the clothesline.
No
Those old Converse.
Yeah,
Oh,
boy.
shit.
Fucking hanging on by a thread. You know how we marked our shit.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
But also, right? So so my pop used to take us down on Journal Square to that fucking the old Chinese joint that was down there. Remember?
Canton.
Right by the five
the
and
Canton.
by the five and dime.
Yeah.
On the second floor.
And
right?
did you guys on the second floor?
Yeah.
And that was special, you know, because we went and then he'd buy me all my monster toys that I like because I like collecting all the do you remember the dolls that they had with the glowing heads, the Frankenstein,
Yeah,
Dracula,
of course, man.
the mummy? All those, the five and dimes was the joint back in the day. They had anything you wanted, all the superheroes, the original Batmans, and all that stuff, man.
Downtown had it too, right down Newark Avenue.
Oh yeah,
They used to have it too before they fucking closed it off back.
and
in
we
the
used
day.
to go to Buster Brown. Remember Buster
Yeah,
Brown?
man.
Get them
Get
kicks.
my shoes from there, bro.
You know what I mean?
Star
Buster
shoes.
Brown.
Star shoes.
That's
Yeah,
so
my mom
funny,
used to
man.
buy that shit on fucking.
Dude, we're gonna call this the Hudson County
Yeah,
podcast,
right.
man.
Jesus Christ. What a way. But anyway, we got Tim here, Hudson County legend. That's a Jersey. Joyzy music legend on the hard scene. So
Gotta thank you for bringing them in, though, Big Zeus, man.
come on, bro. This is if there's ever a
Big
person,
Zeus is hooking the big fish and bringing them into the dungeon, bro.
There
We're
you
cooking
go.
them up.
if there's
There you
ever
go.
a person that needs their story told, is this gentleman right
Yeah,
now.
I got. What did I say on one of my podcasts? If you're from fucking New Jersey, you have to be on this show.
You
No matter what, even
No
if you don't
doubt.
want to, you got to be
You
on this
gotta
show.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
You know, so Tim, August 24th, 1968.
69.
69.
Yeah.
Set the scene. What's going on?
Oh man, just boom came out like a bomb, baby.
Margaret Haig.
Margaret
We
Haig.
shook the world a little bit for a second. Now I'd like to believe that. I think I'm shooking it more now.
Right.
117 started, but yeah, no, man. I mean, growing up in those days, what a time in the 70s, you know, late 60s, 70s, growing up.
It was
as a
rough
young
in the
kid.
Heights, though, man. My brothers
It
told me
was.
it was rough up there, bro.
Yeah, it's rough when you got Iceman, the dude that drove the damn fucking Mr. Softy truck on our block and served us.
I gotta talk to my brothers about this one. They gotta know it too.
He served us ice cream and those you know, all the shakes and all the flavors they had, all those pops, and he probably had like dead bodies in there. The Iceman cut up.
Not only that, dude, growing up in the 70s, a lot of people don't know, like the kids nowadays don't know how dangerous our toys were back
Oh
in the
shit,
70s.
forget it.
yeah.
Dude, Stretch
Project-
Armstrong. Try licking
Lawn
some of the
darts?
goo out of that.
I used to know
Lawn
people-
darts?
People used to
Really,
get
lawn
beat with
darts?
those shits, man.
Yeah.
Lawn darts.
Oh, you could have choked on everything.
They had
There
the
was no
handle.
choking hazard, plus big wheels and green machines and all that, bro. We used to bust up the sidewalks with plastic, baby.
Big
You
wheel.
know, what do you kids do
Yes.
today, man? Do you
Ain't got no
don't you
fucking big wheels.
swallow like Tide balls or something? What the fuck do they do today? Stop that shit,
Yeah.
please.
Drinking that lean, man. They're drinking that fucking lean.
Yeah.
Yeah, brother. So what did it for you, man? What got you started?
I mean, like I was just
Music
always,
wise, what was it?
I just always liked like horror. Like first of all, I loved horror as a kid. I liked, you know, anything that was entertaining as a kid. Like I'll never forget as a kid, you know, just seeing like LL Cool J's first time ever, like the first time ever a rapper like on a big show. I forget what it was, what show he was on when I was young, but like just seeing like you know the beginnings of how like everything kind of like connected music with on every level, man. You know, I just always loved it, and I started really what I started loving was heavy metal was my original because I liked the guitar.
Mhm.
And I was always like interested, you know, in, you know, wanting to play the guitar. So one day, you know, obviously my first and most favorite band of all time is Judas Priest. So yeah.
I thought you were gonna say Kiss because you're into the horror stuff.
No. Kiss was up there, but Priest and Maiden did it for me. Like all four walls in my house was Priest and Maiden. So, and I collected all the zines, like, you know, now kids like got it in their phones, but we used to buy
Cream magazine and stuff
and buy
like
the
that.
posters and put them up. And then we'd go to like cool stores like Spencer's and buy the big Judas Priest poster. Like,
Mhm.
wow, I finally got it. You know, I was a real, you know, rock metal kid growing up first originally. And then all of a sudden one day, my friend was blasting a band called Agnostic Front.
Oh, shit.
Victim in Pain. And then once I got that, it was over. It was just like all of a sudden my whole brain switched. But I actually was getting into like you know, I started playing the guitar before that, and I was into like still metal. Like my metal progressed once I heard Slayer. So I got to say, like Slayer, Metallica, obviously.
Oh, they amped it up.
Once I heard them, I started just getting into heavier stuff. So once then I heard AF, I was like the long-haired kid with rolled up pants and Doc Martens on, you know, walking down the street, you know, like kind of like in the middle of thrash and punk, you know. I was loving it all. So I didn't give a fuck if anyone was offended that I was wearing Doc Martens and I had long hair. Like I didn't care because I was into all of it. I started getting into everything. And another true point of me crossing into really crossing into punk, I gotta say, was even before that. I gotta give it up to my boy who was like a semi-pro skater, and I met him at a church camp we used to go to every summer, kind of like forced to go to, whatever. But every summer I'd see this kid skating around, and I wound up with like, who's this freaking little punk rock kid skating around, you know, with a mohawk? And it was actually the camp preacher's son. So we were like, wow, this kid's cool, man. Like, it's the preacher's kid, you know, what's he listening to? So we asked him, and he gave me the headphones. It was Black Flag.
All right.
So once I heard that, I was like, you know, seriously, like I just got into the worse, I guess, and harder and more raw that it sounded and more angry it sounded. It totally attracted me. The anger and the like rise up effect, and, you know, we're not going to take shit and fuck off. You don't like what you're looking at. Like, give the thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was that dude, you know. I was that dude. I don't give a fuck. In high school too, I was that dude. Like, walk down the hallways with a devil lock and, you know, boots on and mohawks and basically protected all the nerds. Like, I was that dude that the football player picked on the nerd, and then they had to come see me and straighten shit out. So the big tough football player. You know, and then, you know, it was me and a couple of my friends were like that. You know, my friend Steve Moskal, like, we used to just protect all the kids that they'd pick on, you know, and they'd have a family, you know, and that's kind of how hardcore kind of is to me. Is like, that's, you know, the kind of people, the real people is
right.
what you know, kind of connected with right. Everything, you know.
So when did it all start coming together for you? You know, obviously the MOD thing.
MOD
predate.
Okay,
but led up to that.
Angry Corpses was the original band, and it was all the original members that became MOD and formed MOD. So it was Kenny Balone, Keith Davis, and myself, and we were, you know, we had Angry Corpses. We had a singer. We had two singers. We had Vito Lapidi, my boy Vito. Shouts out to him, and we had my boy Ian Schaefer, who's a great artist, tattoo artist. And all of us, you know, we were young kids in our teens and junior year, and we were all into punk, you know, punk and hardcore and thrash. And we'd play like covers of Slayer, Destruction. We'd play, you know, stuff like Misfits covers and, you know, like everything, Black Flag, whatever. We just jam all kinds of music, and it was just a fun band. And we started writing originals. And half the originals that we wrote were on the first MOD album. So we're credited writers, all of us, for all that stuff that we did, like Captain Crunch, to name one of them.
You got a song called Captain Crunch?
Captain Crunch, man.
Oh, shit.
But, you know, just a lot. There's you know, we basically started it together as that band. And then we happened to, you know, form it officially together. When Kenny worked at Sam Ash, Kenny Balone, and the tech that worked there and fixed all the guitars was also an old school punk, very respected, BT. He was in the Burnt and the Wretched Ones, and BT kind of made the connection between when Billy was not with that SOD anymore, and he was looking for something. That's how it all happened. They just kind of, you know, we talked about it, and it went down, and got him to come out to see us, and instantly it was like, let's form this band. So we just merged all of our songs and music together, you know. And I think he took a lot of music that was actually Scott Ian's music and stuff that they were doing maybe with SOD. Some of it, you know, like Get a Real Job was Scott stuff, and, you know, I think Aren't You Hungry and stuff like that. But, you know, that's how it all formed, you know.
What made you come up with the name MOD, though? Who came up with the name?
Well, the name was already, I guess, established, but officially, you know, through Billy, because how easy would it be? I mean, SOD, MOD, I mean, it just came natural if you're not going to be an SOD, because Scott and Charlie are going to be in Anthrax. you're going to go with, MOD. It works, and it came up with the name. But officially, the band was formed together as MOD when we signed the contracts together. So that's really, what made it official. Angry Corpses formed MOD. We formed MOD through Angry Corpses and Billy. Otherwise, it wouldn't ever be an MOD.
Did you guys get the blessing from SOD kind of just to use
Yeah,
the
because Scott produced it. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So Scott Ian produced.
That's fucking dope, man. Because I remember in grammar school, bro, hearing like oh, SOD. Oh, I knew Anthrax and shit, so I was like, oh, SOD, because I knew they liked the hardcore scene, even though they were in the metal scene.
Yeah.
But
well, that's the thing. We transformed. We crossed it over. That's what it was. Like bands like DRI, Leeway, MOD. We crossed over and brought the thrash and the punk and the metal together, and we brought the fans like that together. That's why there was a lot of drama in the mosh pits at those shows.
Yeah, man.
But back in those days, it was real too. And another thing, like when we formed MOD, it couldn't have been formed without all four members. That record was a classic record. It couldn't have happened, and the sound couldn't have happened on that record without all four members. And the whole brand and the whole thing, the whole goddamn thing was formed with us. We were the roots to the tree and the tree trunk and the branches. The other branches is what it is, but they weren't what it was
at the beginning
because we did it.
Yeah,
we actually made that shit. So
you can't change. You always put the fucking South Zone on the rice, bro. Spits it up and boom.
Yeah.
So boom, you guys put this together, signed the contract.
Yep.
You still in high school? You were
Wait,
17.
Still in high school when you fucking got signed?
We actually
God bless
did.
you, brother.
The crazy thing is they had our high school, Bergen Tech. I went to Bergen Tech and they wrote up a column. I still have it somewhere. Bergen Tech Thrashers tear it up at the Ritz, and it was our first show.
Oh shit!
So it was MOD live at the Ritz. It was with Megadeth and Flotsam and Jetsam.
Nice.
So, and it was awesome because we never played a backyard barbecue or anything. And it was our first show. So imagine playing your first show packed like that. And the funny thing,
how'd you get that show though, man? I don't see people getting that kind of shows nowadays.
Well, no, because nowadays it is a lot different, but to some extent, not really. I mean, look, if you got someone interested in you, you could get whatever you want. Everybody knows that. So if you get the interest, obviously what we had musically and what we did live at that show was enough to spark the interest to go do the demo, which is what we did next. And then to go ahead and do the actual record. We lost a member because of that. And he passed away just the last maybe 6-7 years ago or so, my boy Such. Such was the second guitarist, which a lot of people don't remember. And he was actually on that stage at the Ritz at that show. He played a couple more shows afterwards because I fought for Such to be, in the band still because he was my best friend. I felt horrible. What happened was we did the demo and his tracks weren't up to snuff. Like he was just underpicking, just playing the shit differently, and it wasn't meshing. So the producer talked to the label, which the producer was Alex Perialis. Alex, what the fuck's that noise, Alex? And the producer talked to the label, and that was it. I guess it was just like, you know what? We gave him a couple of more shows. He's not changing. He's fucking up, and he had to leave. So it became 4 members. So we did have a second guitarist, and he was in Angry Corpses too.
Okay.
By the way. So that's how far back that goes.
So the album drops, your first album drops, and you guys hit the road with Exodus, correct?
Yes, sir.
Tell us about that.
Man, those guys.
Young guys from Jersey on the road with Exodus. Bunch of crazy motherfuckers.
California that do flips in the air and shit. Crazy, man. But Gary and Rick Hunhole, and I think that's how you say his name. All the original guys, man, from Exodus, Tom, the drummer, man, they were the coolest big brothers to us because we were so young. So they were mad cool to us and kept us, definitely like, with a brotherly bond, you know what I mean? And, for our first road trip, and it was awesome, man. I mean,
showing you the ropes.
Yeah, and the funny thing is like they actually had to officially wait for us to graduate and turn 18 in order to go on the tour.
See, I don't get it. Why, like, they don't do that nowadays. Motherfuckers just drop out and just go.
From what I understand, it wasn't even if they had to. I just think we just had to do that anyway, so whatever. I don't even remember. I was smoking pot. Probably at that moment. But all good.
I'm pretty sure out of that first tour, any show stick out more than the other? Like something crazy happened? Or...
Yeah, man. Oh, man. In Detroit, we played Harpo's, and it was like run by like vigilante biker gang or some shit. And of course, we're performing. And and these bouncers are like the stage there is really high. It's like 10 feet in the air. These bouncers were like pushing the kids off the stage. They were just climbing up on each other's shoulders and sitting on the stage, which we don't care. It's hardcore. Usually kids are jumping up, knocking into you and diving off, and that's the name of the game in hardcore. You got to get ready to get fucking cuts and bruises and bumps. We'll get the fuck out. And sure enough, the bouncers are just being dicks, pushing these kids hard off the stage. So we're all noticing it while we're playing, and we're getting angry. We could see, like, the crowd could see that we were getting pissed. And all of a sudden, Billy, the next time the dude went to push one of the kids off, Billy, he bent over and Billy kicked him as hard as he could right in the crack of his fucking ass. So the dude's fucking face when he turned around was like fucking red and full of fucking hate. Like he wanted to kill Billy. It was the funniest shit. And we all just basically were like, I had my guitar. We're like, yo, I'm gonna like smash you over the fucking head with this shit, man. Like we ain't fucking letting you fucking hurt people here. Push these kids off the stage. Like we were ready to fucking roll. And everybody saw it, and the sound guy fucking cut the whole sound.
Nice.
Dude, he's like, and the mic was still on and everything, and then backstage there was all kinds of drama that happened. Like we didn't report it, but my bass player John Monty at the time on that tour, because Kenny broke his hand, he couldn't make the tour. John got pistol whipped by one guy backstage. We actually, our manager called the police. It got crazy. We were pulling pipes off the fucking walls in the back, because it was an old shitty back, like the back of the place, just like ready to roll, because we thought motherfuckers were gonna roll up on us. Like that's how it was. Like all you punk ass fucks out there, that's how it was, man. Jesus. It was real, man, at hardcore shows. But like, anyways, straight up though, it got like squashed because they told us, the cops came and basically said, if I were you boys, I would pack your shit up and get the fuck out of here. Nice. And that's what we did. we just took their opinion and, got out of here, because I guess we could have got in trouble for inciting a riot or something, because he actually said, tear this place down on stage and all that shit. And the kids went fucking nuts. They had these big round tables. They were fucking throwing them on the stage. Exodus shows up at the show late. They're like, what the fuck happened? They probably had the best show ever. After that, I don't even remember. But, hey, man, you know what? It's real. If you're a musician and you're involved in this type of shit, this ain't no like Def Leppard shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's no offense to those dudes, and we actually met them on that tour too. But you know what I mean? Like, this is for real, man. If you're gonna go out and do this shit, you never know what you're gonna get. You might get steak one day. You might get fucking pizza. You might get fucking an omelet. You might get fucking smack in the head with a slice.
You want to tour with Def Leppard?
No, we just
all right.
The second show of the tour, and people will remember this that are tuning in, if they are, that would remember. We got one person in there. There we go. We got one in there so far. Well, if I remember correctly, when I slipped into our ligaments in my knee and I had a cast that I had to get put on, and we had to cancel that show. The rest of the show, it was really lame. Like, the show was so awesome. It was like packed. People were fucking sweating, like, and we were pouring water on everyone's heads. It was hot as fuck. It was at the Penny Arcade in Rochester. And we wound up, it was just fun, and we were going nuts, I was jumping in the air, going crazy. So I jumped in the air, of course, or whatever, and slipped and fucking tore ligaments in my knee. So we only did like 3 songs. So the crowd was so pissed because they were ready for MOD. It was great. So we wound up. We were beat. We had to cancel. The doctor tells me if I was you, I would stay home and go home, cancel the tour, go home and keep your leg elevated.
You can't do that.
Like, dude, I'm freaking 18, bro. What's 45 minutes with my fucking leg down, sitting on a bar stool all night, playing, gonna fucking do to my fucking knee. Please, I got to go through rehabilitation once the cast comes off anyways. What the fuck? So he's like, you know what? You're right. So, and then it turns out though, I didn't listen. I had crutches. I'm walking around, hanging out with chicks, going around at the show backstage, having fun with everybody. I was hanging out with people. I could give a shit, so, but it still worked out, man.
You're here, bro.
My knee's back at 90 degrees, baby. I'm good.
There you go.
I'm good.
So along the line, you also got to I shouldn't say butt heads, but actually play with the legend, freaking Lemmy.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah.
That's fucking nuts.
That was in the next phase of my music life, which was Rhythm Trip, which actually wasn't the next phase. Self Destruct was a hardcore band I was in after that. Before after M.O.D, and then it was Rhythm Trip. Rhythm Trip, yeah. When we toured our first tour with Marauder and Propane. It was a great triple bill, man. We played all over. We had a great time.
Hold on, though, Tim. Before we get into this, though, man, could we play something from M.O.D?
Oh, sure, yeah.
Just to get like some of my fans who might not know who M.O.D is.
These fans are
give them a
like,
taste.
Shut the fuck up already. Play something.
I got my boy Rat Talk over here is on here, bro. And he's a big heavy metal fan from the West Coast, man.
Oh, from the left coast. What up, baby?
What up?
So I'll pull up some M.O.D right here on YouTube.
Cool.
What song would you want to play?
Let's play one of mine. Thrash or be thrashed. That's my slogan. Biatch.
There you go.
All right. Here we go, kids.
This is the dicks.
Thrash or be thrashed, bro. M.O.D. fucking straight up Hudson County motherfucking legends, dog. Right here for you. Thrash or be thrashed. Motherfucker, that was fucking fast as shit, dude. I didn't even get a fucking conversation out with you, bro. What the fuck, man?
We barely got a couple sips of our drinks over here.
Holy shit, man.
Wow. Well, that's another crazy thing about, those times was like you could actually, you could actually write a song that's 5 seconds long or 20 seconds long or a minute long. You didn't have to like write these like great metal giant songs, fucking 4 minutes long. You just got your point across with that music. This music, that was always the difference. Thrash or be Thrash was about kids that come to hardcore shows and stand there and they just look around and they don't react. Like they ain't reacting to the music. They just like playing tough guy, and then all of a sudden, bam, they get like knocked into the pit, and they're like, "Holy shit!" And they gotta like confront the danger.
You got West Coast over here saying, "What's up to you, Tim, man? The West Coast.
Good? What's good? The West is the best. Nah, not the East. No, I'm joking.
The West is the best, but the East got the beast. Bro.
The East got the beast, baby. No doubt, man. Mad love out to my West Coast boys. I got mad homies out there too, and a few that want to bring me out to that joint. I just was in a trip to LA recently with my artist, Lana Black, that I'm working with. And I was out there and ran into some cats at this studio. And when they heard I was in M.O.D on the first record, they're like, yo, we want to do something with you out there and come out. So maybe we'll get out there soon, man. They were talking about, what's the famous theater out there?
What are you talking
Whiskey?
The
Rainbow?
The Whiskey, yeah. And the Rainbow. They were talking about doing some kind of thing. So maybe we'll see you soon, man. Peace.
Yo, Rat, man, keep the eyes open, bro. I'm going to hook you up over here. We got some M.O.D up in your joint, brother.
Yeah, I'm down for that. Let's do it.
Yeah, so the whole M.O.D thing, they ran its course, and it was about self-destruction.
Self-destruct, yeah.
And self-destruct, and
then Rhythm Trip.
Rhythm Trip, because that's when I got to know
That's when we got to know each other.
When we got to know each other.
Wait, your Love Sexy Days?
Love Sexy Days, yeah.
Love Sexy. We used to rock that little joint.
Yeah, man. Absolutely. These guys.
Love Sexy was a little club in Hoboken for those.
It was about the size of. Look at this. This looks like Love Sexy, my apartment.
Literally.
Yeah, it looks just like Love Sexy.
Oh, yeah, pretty much.
And I got to meet Tim there. And someone told me, you ever see these guys before? I'm like, no. I knew the DJ. I knew DJ Rhythm, but I didn't know he was in a metal band.
Shout to Frankie Estevez.
So these guys get in there, you and AJ and the rest of the band, dude, they lit that place up.
Yeah, we used to come in, and me and AJ at that time, you know, I was always a big dude. You know, I'm 6'2", but I used to be a lot heavier. I lost weight with all these surgeries, and I'm getting old now. You know, I'm 49, so I'm an old man. But like I used to be like, you know, if you look at old pictures of me, like in the hardcore scene and back in those days, like I was like probably pushing like almost 280 at 6'2". I was a big dog. I mean, we looked in Amasa, my partner, AJ, A to the Jizzy, he was around the same size, but black and angry. So you had a white angry boy and a Hudson Gang boy and a brother that was like ready to kick your fucking teeth out.
These dudes.
So between both of us with a microphone, and I had no leash, I had no guitar to worry about. So I had no leash. I was just, we basically, I'll never forget the tour and the Motorhead thing. We're back to the Motorhead thing. When we were on tour with Marauder and Propane, we actually would perform and look so angry while we were playing on stage that the European crowd was like a little standoffish to kind of come up to the front. They were like, what the fuck is this? Yeah. They didn't really know what it was, and it was cool, man. It was just like, and then we showed them like, yo, come on, man, come on. And then we'd be cool. Oh, all right. Like, so we don't want to scare everybody, you know. And then you know, before you know it, AJ's jumping into the crowd. So, you know what I mean? Like, you know, and then he'd be coming back with no Nike on. The kid's like, yo, can you sign this? Like at the end of the show, sign my Nike. Hey, Nikes go for some bucks out there, man.
You guys intimidated the crowd. Now, the Marauder, the lineup of Marauder, Roger was still in there?
Oh, no. Marauder was is Jorge.
Jorge, that's right.
And Saab.
That's right.
Saab, rest in peace.
El Nino, right?
Jorge
Bay of Pigs.
Rosado. He was in. Yeah.
I think he was El Nino.
I think
El Nino's. El
Nino's
Nino's first name.
I think in the beginning.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Wait, we talking about? Wasn't Dave in Marauder or no?
Shout to Jorge too, my boy.
Drummer Dave. Dave wasn't he in Marauder or no?
I'm not sure. I know he played in Propane. I know.
All right, there you go. I'm getting Mr. All right, there you go.
Because you want to talk about someone that can rock the mic.
Oh, Dave.
Dude, George.
Yeah.
With those Jorge, with those vocals.
Oh no, he shreds,
dude.
He's got the shit, you know.
He got that gator voice, bro.
Oh yeah, no, he crushes.
Dude,
he just crushed This Is Hardcore. He just crushed it. I wish I could have been at that fucking show. I'm pissed.
Yeah, good things, man.
Wow,
he crushed Marauder. Jesus.
And shouts to Eddie Leeway too, man. Everybody, all the hardcore fam. Shouts to my band Full Scale Riot.
Nice.
Egan used to rock. Egan rocked.
Shouts to the whole hardcore scene. Shouts to everybody
Marauder.
on the Just For Us Hardcore Kids compilation I put out. Shouts to everybody on that too. Peace.
I'm setting. Don't worry about it. I'm setting up for a little bit down the road.
A little rhythm trip.
I'm setting up a little bit down the road.
A little bring the ruckus.
Yeah, bro. But the thing is, getting back to the whole rhythm trip thing, because that's when I got to know Tim. That's what I know most. Right. Go back to, I was at the show because you gave me a ticket.
Yeah.
At the Limelight.
Oh, the Limelight.
Yes. All the record execs are there.
Believe it or not,
I still have that
Limelight
flyer.
show. Do you know who was at that show, which is crazy? Like Tupac was there.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, Tupac was there with Homeboy from Digital Underground before he was Tupac.
Oh, you talking about fucking what? Oh god, fuck Shock
Dude
G.
with the pickle nose.
Shock G.
It was Shock G and fucking Tupac was there, and they came up to us. It was before he was Tupac, basically. He was a dancer in that band.
Yeah.
In that group. And they actually came up and showed us mad fucking love.
You had the Digital Underground at your show?
They were, dude, we didn't even know who they were, kind of. Like, I found out later that that's who was there. You know who you just fucking with? Who you was talking with? I was like, oh, for real? Wow. Like, I didn't even know. And
oh, shit.
Yeah. Because, you know, the AJ probably, I think AJ actually found out who it was. But it's dope, man. I mean, the Limelight, bro, that's history.
Yeah, man.
Man,
you know? And we actually jumped on Gothic Slam's set at that show too. It was we jumped on Gothic Slam's set, which was Dave Shivari and all those.
Shout out fucking D, bro.
Yeah.
Fucking Thunder Beaver right there.
Yeah, DG.
Yeah.
So Billy Janisi, my brother.
Yeah, shouts to Billy and all the Oka boys.
You guys play with Gothic Slam at fucking the Limelight.
Yeah, we actually jumped on their set and did 3 songs with them and blew everybody away. Ooh. Yeah, it was awesome. That was a dope show. But you know, the Lemmy thing, you know, was the most amazing thing because you know, when we got to, it was our last show of our tour on that Propane Marauder show, so we all had to say our goodbyes. Yeah. So we totally got hammered that day because we were just all bumming out we weren't going to see each other for a while, I guess. You become a bonded with brothers, you know, when you're on a tour. And, you know, you just bond together, or you don't with sometimes. It could get a little hairy. But the bottom line is, you know, we played it. We were the first to open up that festival. So I think the total festival was in Dietzenbach, Germany, in a soccer field. And it was about, I think at the total, it was like 60,000. But we opened, there was about maybe like 35,000, something like that there already, 40,000. So anyways, we got up, we rocked it. We shouted out Jersey, shouted out New York.
There you go.
Came out because my partner's from New York, from Queens. And we just fucking ripped it. We ripped it down. And then when we got off, like Lemmy standing there, and I'm walking down the stairs, and he honestly was like, yo, you fucking lads kicked ass. Like,
Get the fuck out of here.
And I was like, yo, Lemmy, man, I don't know if you remember M.O.D, but I was the guitarist, you know, original guitarist. He's like, oh yeah, man, fuck yeah, cool, man. Come back with me. And we went back and had a drink. It started with
just a drink.
It started with one.
Yeah, right.
Jack and Cokes, baby. But man, we pounded and pounded and pounded and hung all day with Lemmy, man. It was like, we were like, holy, we just hung with him. And then before you know it, they invited us, said, you want to come up on stage while we're playing? So me and AJ got to actually stand on stage in the background while they were playing, which to us was like a fucking honor. They were the headliners. We were like, holy shit, I can't believe we're doing this. And we were hammered. Because out there, forget it. The hash is real, my people. Yeah. The space cakes is real, my people. But, you know, on top of it, it was just so awesome, man, to fucking, you know, be hanging with him all day and then have the honor. And then I'm looking at him like, how the fuck is he playing?
So
There's 10 bands on this festival, and how is this motherfucker getting up there and
how much did he drink backstage?
Listen, that's what I'm saying. We were pounded, bro. Like, I couldn't even stand hardly or open my eyes. So I'm going, how is he playing right now? And he's got his bass, and it's Lemmy, man, and he fucking killed it, bro. When I tell you Killmeister, Jesus, Killmeister, I'll tell you right now, that motherfucker ripped that shit down. And we got to stand on stage with the fucking, they're like one of the loudest bands in the world, mind you, too. They're very loud. And they're proud of that. They always been really loud. And fucking dude, we were warned, so we had fucking our earplugs in and stuffed our ears up, man, because it was just so fucking brutally loud. It was just insane, bro. But I will never ever forget that. Never forget.
Holy shit, dude, man. Fucking, I watched that documentary of him like fucking 10, 15 times on Netflix, bro.
Yeah, man.
The Ace of Spades shit.
I'll also never forget, we had one stop in Poland. This is a cool story. So we had a show that we met a bunch of bands that were local that we all knew. Typo Negative, one of them. It was Typo Negative, Life of Agony, Madball, Propane, Marauder, Rhythm Trip, and then a bunch of Polski hardcore bands or whatever else was on the show.
Black Train Jack,
probably.
But
listen, we all pulled up it was at a university that actually had an island that you walk across this bridge, and on the island it holds like 20,000 people, and they had the stage set up there, and it was insane, dude. We all had our buses, and they had showers for us in this like college fucking dorm or whatever fuck it was, and we all met there, and we were like walking, and we see our tour buses all pulling up, and we're walking out. The first person I see is Vinny Stigma. So I'm like, you know, he's like, you know, what up, man? We're just hugging each other. Just cool to see everybody, you know, and start seeing people, you know, that, you know, we haven't seen in quite a long time, and all just playing together on the same day. It was just like amazing. And then Pete Steele and Typo in their prime, like killing it. Life of Agony killed it. This was like off all the best records too. It was the best records that were out. It was Madball, fucking Destroyed, of course. It was just fucking awesome, man. Just to be able to all just chill and play like that. And that's a real tour experience, man. When you're out for 2.5 months.
That's just like straight up fucking East Coast legends right there at one fucking show.
Had that Brooklyn connection. Speaking about Brooklyn, Tim is also, I don't know how he got involved in this, but he's going to let us know now. He was actually instrumental or played a role in reuniting the cast of the Warriors to come back to Coney Island to celebrate the 30th anniversary of the film.
You're talking about the one that happened a couple of years ago?
Not the one that had a problem. The one that had a problem, I warned everybody about, because the douchebag that we connected with the first time around, he was a real scumbag. But this guy tried to do it a second time, and he did it shady, and he wanted us to come in with it, and we turned him down. We didn't like the way he operated the first time, but he actually, because how do you trust somebody when, like 2 weeks before the event or 3 weeks, you fire the person that you were or you break up with the partnership you had, and all of a sudden you're scouring for other people to come in and help. How it all went down was we just inquired that we wanted to be part of it somehow. I hit the guy up. They call him the War Thief now online because he called himself War Chief. So everyone calls him War Thief. So anyways, I think I came up with that name too. Thank you. But anyways, no, but this asshole, like, he was online, and that's how it happened. I mentioned, yo, man, we're huge fans of the Warrior. My partner's was Rich with Sun Toucher Entertainment, who's my hip hop boy. That's my boy in the hip hop game. He goes back with all the legends from Brooklyn. He carried crates for Red Alert. That's how old school he is. So anyways, me and Rich teamed up, and we're both fans of this shit. Warriors, of course, man. Fucking
classic,
shit.
If you haven't seen that movie, fucking see it, bro.
Absolutely. If you don't know what it is to jump a turnstile or never jumped a turnstile,
so I'll make it quick. We basically just, you know, hit him up on Facebook and said who I was. I said, dude, you know, I'm a big Warrior fan, blah, 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 and this and that. And I said, by the way, I played guitar in M.O.D. You look like a metal dude, so I just thought I'd throw it out there. Sure enough, instant hits me up. And I told him we have a theater. We had a theater in Brooklyn that we were doing a show with Slick Rick and Brand Nubians and Talib Kweli, and we had the boxing what do you call it? The Golden Gloves boxing, doing a boxing fight there, one of their fights. So we inquired it all together into this theater. So he knew we had a theater. So we're like, we could show the movie there or something. Let's do this, like, in charge.
That'd be fucking dope.
Do something dope, you know. So sure enough, fucking the dude's like, hell yeah, I just fired this fucking, I ain't working with this guy. And you tell he was probably a douchebag, but we were so into trying to get on it. So we got on it, and we wound up, you know, we had all the merch. We actually got the licensing to do the merch and do the show and do the event. And we fucking made a killing, man. One fucking day we made a killing. And we hired Zulu Nation to do security and everything. Yeah, we had, I tell you, my boy's big in Brooklyn's Rich, you know. But Rich got Zulu Nation to do armed security and roadblocks. Roadblocks. It was real. I mean, and the Warriors were like looking at them like, oh shit, the real Warriors. But nah, man, like you know what I mean. It was official. We did it right. We did. It was sick of it all. And Chromax played. And it made New York City history. It was in the one of the last issues of Village Voice. I got it signed and on my wall in my offices in East Rutherford. And it made Rolling Stones history as the most viewed video of all time in Rolling Stones magazine. Wow. It was called the Train Ride Back to Coney or something like that.
Right.
If you can Google it and check it out, man, it was insane. It was absolutely like we were just proud that we did it, and we wanted to do other stuff with the Warriors and do stuff, and we really wanted to get on that train. And what happened was, because the success was so big, and we jumped on with three weeks left and made it so successful. And the last thing, you know, when he decided to do it again, we got scared. I saw Murphy's Law was getting on it and we didn't like how he was doing it. We saw that he was getting money coming in and he was doing shady things. And we were like, no, this isn't right. So as soon as we saw that, we warned everybody. I warned the Chromags, I warned Murphy's, I warned, dude, be careful, everybody, because I don't trust this motherfucker. I put it out there, and people all went and they did it, and the motherfucker faked a heart attack and got out of there, probably with a sack of cash too, and fucking somehow escaped. I don't know. I don't even know what happened to this dude.
Yeah, you see, I don't know how fucking motherfuckers like that are even in this planet. Bro.
They are.
They
are.
are.
This actually, you asked me about that fest. There was a fest with Leeway supposed to be today. And the reason why I'm even here is because that got canceled because this motherfucker's a joker out there. Another promoter that just cancels a show 1 week fucking before and tells all these great bands.
Yeah, dude, seriously.
Awesome hardcore bands all on the same bill.
That shit was stacked.
Yeah, it was stacked like the fucking International House of Pancakes. Yeah. Fuck piece of shit. But anyways, this is our business. We sometimes come into shady fucks, you know, and they'll get theirs. Karma's a bitch, baby.
All right. Well,
shit.
Our left coast partners are still with us.
Nah, yeah, yo, my dog Rat Talks right there, man.
Dudes are chiming in.
They're not barbecue. They're 3 hours behind, so they're not barbecuing a little later.
Hit them up with a little rhythm trip.
They're barbecuing some eggs right now.
Hey, Tim, pick out a rhythm trip song for these guys out there.
All right, we're gonna do it hard. Let's do.
Give us a little background to the song, whatever track you pick.
Let's see. Let's do. Bring the Ruckus, the title track. Let's just bring it. Bring the Ruckus.
All right, motherfuckers. It's a rhythm trip right here.
Shit. Yeah, your boy could rhyme too.
Nice. So so give us a little background on the track.
Check it.
Are you rhyming?
I'm rhyming.
He's rhyming.
Played all the guitar and co-producers. This record is what got Trip Squad Productions started.
I'm gonna hear this, man. I rhyme in my dreams, bro, because I'm a dope MC in my dreams, man.
Check it, man.
All right, man. Yo, this is Bringing the Ruckus.
Bring the Ruckus.
Bring the Ruckus. Sorry about that.
All you motherfuckers.
All right. Rhythm trip, dogs.
I bring the ruckus. 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 The who consumes my booming tunes. Electrify rock from here to the moon. Got my creations to blow up like asteroids. My style's beastie, Yoko asteroid. New kid on the block, make your ears rock like Spock. Give up the props, my squad's triple block. So open up and taste my Glock. Unloading clips, like pirates jack ships. I'm a ride when the rhythm's in my diet. Blasting shots when I walk shit quiet. Fuck you, my pocket's getting fatter. Cause I chill with all the large alley cattle. I got the data, make the whole world to the data. Like quick rap, who's butter, no batter. Mad style, aces wild, flipping lids. From here to Japan. I bring the ruckus. 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 I got complexes that rip all your senses. Spray any nigga like picket fences. God damn it, I fucking cause havoc. Coast to coast, Pacific to Atlantic. Niggas can't stand it, I do phenomenon. I get the message out like Farrakhan. Blowing up the spot when I go for mine. Cause I got more lines in MCI. In the darkness, the spark is hard ride artist. Demolish the path when I rock shit. Cause it's a rhythm trip, right at the fingertip. Better beware of the skills we make hits. V squared on the double, make a head bob and weave to the flow. That go. So when you're looking for action, that's us. We bring the noise above the ruckus. I'm instrumental when I kick monumental. Style's how I flow, blow up like Bazooka Joe. Cause that 20,000 leagues under the sea. I'm chillin' like Jonah in the belly of the beast. I recognize I'm slaying niggas like spies. 007, you be wishing for heaven. In the beginning, God made the seas. But on the 7th day, he fucking made me. My inspiration, revelation is a mixture. So heed what I say, just like a scripture. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I don't fear shit, cause I hit you with the left, and the left, and the left, and another left. I bring the pain just like the meth. Yo, ask the red man. Oxygen when I get the flim flam. The flim flam. I bring the ruckus. 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 Move over, cruise, you're about to lose. Don't snooze, I blow a few, you pay your dues. Cause I'm exploding like volcanoes. Erupting, corrupting. War with the squad who don't give a fucking ruckus. Mac truckers, dick ruckus. Rhythm trip busters, take pleasure duskers. New boys in town, get it down. Tell me who holds the crown. Bring, I bring the ruckus. I bring the ruckus. Bring, I bring the ruckus. I bring the ruckus. Bring, I bring the ruckus. I bring the ruckus. Bring, I bring the ruckus. I bring the ruckus.
I don't even know what to fucking say, y'all.
Yeah, you got to listen to that whole record.
Seriously, you got a new fan on this motherfucker.
That record's venomous.
But let me ask you this question, bro.
We were ahead of our time, and that record's still timeless. It's a classic. It's timeless. In fact, that record you could buy right now on CD from us, from me. You just got to hit me up, Tim McMurtrie on Facebook, or at the Rhythm Trip page on Facebook. Just inbox us because I digitally remastered it and I added like 2 bonus tracks.
Let me ask you a question, because I know I get a lot of heat.
Yeah.
For being a fucking metal dude who loves rap.
Yeah.
I love rap rock. I love all that
that's
shit.
how the band Twisted is.
How much heat did you get for doing fucking rap metal?
Well, when we were doing it at the time where you got heat for it. But if you came like that, who's gonna give you heat?
Right. Exactly.
We're packing heat.
Yeah, man.
So like we're gonna give it to you.
I still got the bumps from it, bro. I still got like.
It didn't matter. It didn't matter.
I mean, at that time, dude.
Because motherfuckers blame Anthrax for fucking bringing metal into rap, and I love metal in rap, dude.
That was so natural.
That was the thing about us was we always figured it like this. Like the first to fuse it, like Aerosmith and Run DMC, like Anthrax with Chuck D.
Even the Cro-Mags,
no, but I'm just saying,
hardcore was kind of rap.
Hardcore had rap. Hardcore had rap elements, and everybody was a street kid. The thing is, street music is always near and dear to one another, whether it's hardcore music, the hardcore scene, and hip hop, whatever. It totally goes together. It's like peanut butter and jelly.
Because remember, like the early days of hip hop, everything involved the word rock in it for some reason. This rock and hip hop rock, you know what I'm saying? And don't forget, you couldn't rhyme over disco, but you could rhyme over a rock beat.
Oh yeah. Like, boom, but we decided to like bring the heavy ass guitar into the mix. So, we figured let's like fuse it with super heavy guitar.
How was the pit for that kind? That sounds like a pit.
I mean, like I told you, like we really got it off in Europe. We were ahead of our time, and all of a sudden we started seeing rappers rapping in German.
Oh shit! You hear you boys in the background.
The ice cream man.
Oh, there he is! Holy shit!
He's paying us a visit.
He's coming back.
He's coming back to get us, bro.
Body back.
I got all 3 of them right here.
Holy shit! Fucking Iceman's voice back from the dead.
But that's crazy. That was your first attempt, but dude, the follow-up to this.
Yeah, we got the follow-up was Return of the Dragon.
That is sick.
Dude. That was hitting you with the 1-2.
Man.
Like me and AJ used to call each other the 1-2 because you got a 1-2 punch, like a 1-2 knockout punch from both of us spitting.
You had a live band and everything though, right now?
Yeah, live band. Yeah. In fact, some of these band members are in some really great bands now too. Jason Trentzer is in he was in Generation Kill for a while. And he's in another band with Rob Machete right now, The Pain Method. Rob was in Propane at the time too. So all of us were on the same tour bus together. Dave Jabari was in Propane too.
Yeah. Yep.
So it was all of us were together, and it was a fucking trip, man.
Dave Jabari played like in every band possible. I think.
Dope, man. Dope.
Yeah, that dude's resume goes back.
And that's what Trip Squad Productions got formed out of, the whole production company. Like I started just saying, well, now I want to produce other groups and produce people because I'm good at doing it, pretty much I can mesh anything right now. I always loved, once I learned to play guitar and, started writing music, I just love to be creative. Like that is where I am at my most comfortable. I love writing songs. I love being creative. I love shocking people with it. This group definitely did too. I mean, I'm proud of all the groups I was in. Like, fuck anybody who's a hater. Go eat a bag of dicks.
Yeah, right. Absolutely.
I love what I done, and I love my impression that I'm carving onto the earth, and I ain't done yet.
Right. So,
and if you get in my way, motherfucker.
So, talk about your creativeness and what you like to do. So you prefer working in the studio as opposed to being live, or it's a balance?
Well, it's definitely a balance. I love the studio because you create, and you get to fool around with everything, and it's just so much fun. But then, if I'm on a tour and I got the most exciting thing ever Like, you know, my first show with MOD, like I told you, stepping on that stage was nerve-wracking. And they actually, like, it was just because it was our first show. And when you're backstage and all your favorite legends in hardcore are hanging out looking at
you backstage with Mustaine and them.
No, but it was not even about them. I was more in shock that like the dudes from the Cro-Mags and AF and Rabies from Warzone and all these fucking famous hardcore dudes were there. Like I was scared. I was like, yo, these are the real dudes, man. You know what I mean? And we actually killed it, you know, for what it was. It was our first show and we killed it. And I actually have that whole first show still, and I want to put it out through my label, and I'm going to.
We got
Tell us a little bit about that. Tell us a little about Trip Squad and Cataclysm Records and how it all meshed together.
Well, you know, the Trip Squad name and brand's been around since 1992 with producing records now since the Rhythm Trip stuff. That's how it all tied in. And then I decided I had my bass player, actually, that's in my current band, Jeff Wood. He's the bassist of Full Scale Riot. He was in Dillinger for a while. Dillinger Escape Plan. He played I think 2 tours with them or something. But anyways, Jeff, or might have been one. But Jeff talked to someone talked to him online about getting at me because they saw my presence was heavy online with artists and musicians, because I had the Blue Room, so I was booking a lot of shows. I had the Blue Room for almost 8 years or over 8 years. And that's how it all happened. It just, you know, it was a natural thing. Like, yo, tell them I'll give them distribution. You know, we'll get distribution. So I formed Trip Squad Records. It just made sense. And then I put out some great, you know, only 5 records on that. And now we got Cataclysm Records, which is now like the parent company. Trip Squad's under it. But it's the same shit, basically. It's the same thing. Cataclysm is now the name. It's just Trip Squad is sitting there. But yeah. But I just want to shout out the bands that are on the record. So we did a Just For Us hardcore compilation with 18 amazing hardcore bands. Please check that out. You could go to www.tripsquadrecords.com and check out all the bands. Desperate DZO put out a 7-inch. The Hardcore Roots is Dave from Lethal Aggression. That's on that record. And you know, he's also a great artist. He drew all the Rhythm Trip art. He drew Lana Black's art, my new artist. And then also you could check out we got my boy Laurent from France. He's got a hardcore band called Strong that's huge out there. I mean, I wish I could get them huger out here. I'm trying my best, and that's why I need all you folks to please go and check out Strong Hardcore on Facebook. They're amazing, and they fuck with everyone in hardcore, and everyone in hardcore fucks with them. And then also you got you got Symmetria. I produced these guys. They're doing very well right now. They're a metal band, and they're really, really phenomenal, man. You got to definitely go and check them out. And lastly is the Rhythm Trip reissue. You got the Rhythm Trip reissue with bonus material on. You just heard some of that. Bring the Ruckus. I got it remastered.
Dope fucking song, too.
No, but it's even better. And I got them, and, you know, I'll sell them for $10.
Return the Dragon, too, you got remastered?
Oh, we didn't do that one yet.
Okay.
We're thinking about it. But,
because
you know,
that's the smoking gun right there.
Yeah.
Because Bring the Ruckus was, you know, the diamond, but it was a piece of coal. And they went to work on it, and they polished it really.
Yeah, when we came out with Return of the Dragon, it was like a double whammy.
Yeah, dude, that was bad.
So we came up with, we were all into like the Asian art and the Asian idealism, like the whole ideology and stuff. So we just decided let's have our artwork be these 2 dragons. And what, you know how they color their dragons? We colored it like I'm the white dragon, he's the black dragon kind of thing, because that's how they actually do that. In Asian, with the dragons, there's all different colored ones that mean stuff to them too, and it was pretty cool, man. We actually had a guy come up that was he wasn't Chinese, he was Korean, and he came up on the record on Return of the Dragon. The first voice you hear at the end of the song Return of the Dragon is a guy that said, if I would have said this in my country, they would have chopped my fucking head off.
What the fuck?
Because I let him say, I said, say what you want to say, bro. You're in America. Like, say what the fuck you want to say. And he politically said something. And I think it ties into what's going on today with Korea, how they're finally letting the family see each other.
Right.
He said something like, you know, go fuck yourself to whoever was over on one side. And he goes, Tim, if I would say this is my country, they'd chop my fucking head off.
All right.
I said, well, there you go, bro. You're in America. God bless America.
So, tell us a little bit about your new protege, Lana Black.
Oh, cool.
We're gonna have her
Yeah.
on, but open us up to that.
I mean, with Trip Squad Productions, that's the thing, man. Like, I just love the challenges that go in front of me, and anything that's musically creative is like excites me. And the thing that excited me about her was she loves horror. Like I told you in the beginning of the whole interview, like horror was always in my shit, man. I mean, I fucking loved it. I bought Vampirilla. I was in love with Vampirilla. I got it tattooed on my arm right here. One of my first tattoos in Brooklyn, and in Mike's house in Brooklyn. Yeah, shout out. Well, I was like one of the first guys. And he tattooed the entire hardcore scene too, like a ton of guys. But yeah, so I was into horror, man, and she's into horror, and it was just made perfect.
Where'd you find her though?
Sense. I actually knew her for like almost 18 years, just on the club circuit. We were just in the same, met each other through the clubs, and it just turned out that we, she was into something. I said, "What do you want to go for?" Because I see you, when I look at you, you're beautiful, hot, and you got like a dark, vampy look to me. And she's like, well, that's what my whole thing is. Like, she's like into, that whole style, that goth style. And we both just basically said, well, let's brand it up, man. Let's do it. Let's like, I loved Vampirilla. I loved like that whole horror thing. I think if we make you a horror figure, like your own horror superhero type thing, that's what we got to do. And that's what we did. So Lana Black, her music is all, she got to write amazing lyrics and send them to me. And I basically fed her and off her energy and just pushed out all the music. And I actually played, I programmed all the drums on the record. I did all the bass. I did all the guitar. I did 3 songs. I did the bass. Jeff Wood did the bass on the rest of the rest of the 5 songs that's on there. I also did all the keyboards. So there's 8 songs on the new album. It's called Nocturnal. It's coming out October 19th. But I did the keyboards, guitar, some bass, and the drums. And then Lana did all her vocals, and she is very impressive in the studio. She impressed me and Eric Rachel, who, if you don't know Eric Rachel, check out Tracks East and Eric Rachel, because he did the first Skid Row Platinum album under his belt, and then did so many great records. Black Dahlia. I mean, I can't even fight. Misfits. He's worked with like everybody. But it's just awesome because he's like my partner in the studio. That's basically who I work with. So any bands out there that want to work with us, you can find Trip Squad Productions too, online or my email anywhere online with Trip Squad Productions with a Z, because I do produce a lot of bands that are not only on my label, but like Lana Black. And Lana Black right now, she's really got a lot to look at because her record's about to come out. So she's got to make a lot of decisions coming soon. We're going to have a big announcement soon. And I'm very excited for her. She's really she put everything, her whole life into doing this.
She looks like she'd be in movies too, man.
You know what? And it's funny. It's funny you say that, because you're absolutely hit the nail on the head with that, because she already had a indie horror guy look at her, and he's gonna do her next video. So we're looking for some sponsors with that too. And we're about to make a huge tour announcement soon. I'm really, really looking forward to that. So stay tuned for that in our world. You go to www.lanablack.com. So it's www.lanablac.com. Lana is a special artist. She killed it in the studio. We didn't have to auto-tune this girl, so she killed it. We pushed her and got everything we wanted to get out of her with her voice. She has a dynamic range. She's definitely an entertainer. She's new, but she's definitely going to show you what she's got really soon. She did one show. We're about to do this show called the Frog Fest. Actually, I do got to shout this show out. It's September 15th. We're playing a show that's been running for almost 8 years, I think, or even more. This might be the 8th annual of this event, but it's called Frog Fest, and it's Saturday, September 15th. And there's a bunch of different bands on it. He always mixes it up. My boy Kurt, shout out to Kurt. And it's 887 Edwards Road, Parsippany, New Jersey. You could see the flyers on our walls everywhere. If you look at Lana Black's page, or you look at Full Scale Riot, because Full Scale Riot, my new band.
You sent me something, bro. I'll post it up on here, bro. They'll be able to see it.
Yeah, and Full Scale Riot is going to also be playing this show. And there's, like I said, it's a mix of shows. It's a party. The dude just has it outside. He has a stage outside, and it's an awesome, awesome, awesome party. I just wanted to say one more thing about this show because it's really important, so people know. So Kurt, if you buy Kurt told me if you guys are interested in going and you buy tickets at Parlor Barbershop, 8086 Fairfield Road in New Jersey, 50/50 proceeds will be going to the Wise Animal Medical Foundation, and you could win up to 2 G's. So, you know, tickets are $5. Go there and support it. Frogfest September 15th, all original lineups, Jersey's finest musicianship.
Support that shit, motherfuckers. We love animals, and y'all know you motherfuckers need 2 G's.
And oh yeah, it's BYOB.
Oh yeah,
hey, you can't beat that. Bro.
You cannot beat that right there.
Can't
bro.
beat that.
What? You ain't got a brown bag it either.
but guys, seriously, Lana Black's performing there, and you know, definitely come through and show her some love, and get ready because there's big things on the horizon for us with her. Her radio promotion is about to start nationwide.
You know what she reminds me of though? When I first saw it, like the daughter of Karen Black. The voluptuous horror show of Karen Black. She looks like the daughter. I was like, what's like the daughter of Karen Black, dude?
I mean, she's, you know, like she gets all the time like a rock Lady Gaga look to her. Sometimes people say like, because her face, if you look at her, she's got similarities sometimes in certain angles of her face. But man, she's a great girl, and like I said, man, but don't fuck with her, man. She'll fucking get you.
That's it.
She'll get you, man. She'll get you. Watch out when it, you know what I mean, day or night. You know, the real vamps could go in day and night, so be careful.
The vampires suck. Remember
you know
that?
What I mean? You know what I mean? Be careful out there. So LanaBlack.com, man. Please check her out. Everybody, appreciate that love on that. Thanks.
Yeah, man, absolutely. So yeah, you're a very busy individual. You always stay in the mix, you know, you never fade, you're always around. So now you got the Full Scale Riot thing going on.
Yeah, man, these are my brothers right here. I mean, this band is a band of brothers, straight up. Like I've been in many bands, not to name the one that we spoke about before we were on air. But let me tell you this is real hardcore family. This is like real brothers that got kids, that work hard for a living, a real hardcore working family, working class, unified group of guys that are mature. And you know, if you want to get at them sideways, they will get at you.
They look like
too. But the thing is like these are my real homies, and like, you know, we absolutely got such a line of respect for each other. It's the coolest band I ever been in, man. Like I just love being in the band with these guys. There's never like a dull moment, and we're you know, the news on us right now is we just got our video done for a new song that was produced by Stress the White Boy out of his in his studio. And if you don't know Stress the White Boy, I mean, Stress the White Boy has worked on some major stuff, man. I'm going to get all that information to you, too, to post on this from Stress, man.
Send me the links, bro. I'll have all the links put up, though. On
I'm going to get, you know, he's hardcore family to the bone. I mean, forget it, man. I mean, we're so proud of the music that we got done by him that we can't wait to show it to everybody. But it's going to be an exclusive in because our publicist at Earsplit's about to drop an exclusive on it, like, so there'll be like a premiere and official link to see the video. But we're gonna play the song. Yeah. So we got the song, and it's called Push. So this is a brand new song.
You got that? Yeah, you got that on the little jammy jam right there, right?
Yeah. It's a brand new song by Full Scale Riot, man. So like, all you guys just get ready for this one. Like I said,
quick shout out to the band members. What are their names? Jeff Wood and who are the other guys?
Jeff Wood's the bassist. My boy Evan Rossiter is on drums, and BJ is the vocalist, and I am the guitarist. And it's just a 4-piece of pure raw energy. And
took the words right out of my fucking mouth.
If you come see us live, we'll definitely
that's to check you guys out at Maxwell's. Remember?
Yeah, no doubt. But we'll give you the show, man. We'll give you a show. So. Here we go. This is Push by Full Scale Riot.
All right, brother.
innocent man. But now I think I understand. We can do it together if we all just
Motherfucker did it again. Fucking Tim, dog, and his fucking boys did it again, dude. Actually, I want to go on this one. Who recorded that? Where'd you record that?
In like some crazy like outskirts of Philly, man. My boy Stress the White Boy at his crib at it was just amazing how it all came together, man. But we were his studio's called Chop Shop Studios, and you know, that's where we did it, man. We chopped it up.
That's good. I'm trying to. I'm wondering if it's the same place, Concrete Dream, because they told me they went out to Philly.
Oh, they might
like deep out, like out.
They
out
actually,
there.
they actually might have did something with them. I don't know if they did.
Because I remember because you're saying it's out in the out there in Philly. I'm like, they told me they went out into like I don't know, like they found this one Chinese restaurant in like the town and shit, you know. And they told me they went all the way out there.
Food, bro.
Yeah,
well, it always comes back to the Chinese food.
It might be. It actually might be his studio. I'll find out. Like I said, I'll get you all the links to that too.
Yeah, no, we'll put that up, dude. Definitely, man. That's fucking crazy. But damn,
yep.
You guys travel all the way out there just to record?
Yeah, I mean it's not that bad. I mean we basically spent a whole day there.
Because I drove through Pennsylvania and I hated that shit, bro.
Yeah.
It was like all mountains.
It's a cruise. It's a cruise and mountains and farm animals and shit like that.
Amish people. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that actually major major league. Yeah, man. But they got some good food. Some
Turkey Hill ice cream, bro.
Food.
A little shout out there, bro. Chocolate chip mint, bro. I'm telling you, unbelievable. So last week you played a show with a stacked card.
Yeah,
that was, you know, not handled well, but
yeah, only because.
What do you mean not handled well?
Well, but they had to change the venue.
Well, they had to change the venue. It wasn't their fault at all.
It wasn't their fault. It's,
yeah, it was. It wasn't the promoter's fault. It was the NYDM event, and you know, they just had a problem with the original grounds
capacity.
No, there's something with the town was going to give them a headache if they tried to do the show on the grounds, and it was promoted.
But doesn't the towns make money off of this shit?
Well, that's listen. You know, they want their palms greased. You know, that's how it is.
Man, that's how it is.
So I mean, to me, what the fuck? What else would it be? I mean, obviously, you know, they're thinking that might get crazy, and who knows what it was. It might have been like they think that there needs to be more security.
So if it's not a devil fucking that's gonna, you know, steal your kids' fucking brains and, you know, make them worse with the devil, it's about money.
No, it is, bro. Jesus. Everyone fears the boogeyman.
Oh my God.
Cream, baby. Cash rules everything around me.
Boogeyman is always out there.
Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar bill, y'all.
That said it perfect, bro.
And you know, yeah, but you know, the Mid Hudson Civic Center is where it went down, and it fucking went down, man. That shit was dope. It wasn't exactly what everybody wished for, but you know, we actually made an NYDM. Props to them and Dory and all the people over there that put it together. They did make an impression felt, and they're going to wind up doing more stuff at that place.
Nice.
So the place is beautiful. So if they do it right, there could be some real big shows over there. So just stay tuned. And they're doing other stuff. We're actually playing. This is where I could talk about the NYDM Maine show that we're actually going to be doing in Maine, because I just got the flyer from my boy, from my friend here that sent it. Hold on. So it's MEDM Presents Autumn Apocalypse.
That's a nice fucking name for a fucking show.
And it's going to be on October 5th.
I like that.
It's in Bangor, Maine.
Damn.
So it's way to hell.
Deep.
It's way to hell
deep up there, bro.
Well, Full Scale Riot going to be in your diet that day, because we are going to be there.
Like Bill Cosby country up there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
You're gonna bring some pudding pops.
Yeah, be careful. Yeah, be careful with the pudding pops, bro. You might get a little dizzy, bro.
But anyways, yeah, it looks like there's another stacked lineup, man, and it's gonna be amazing.
You guys have been on, dude, straight up, like all the flyers I'm looking at with Full Scale Riot's on, all the fucking shit is stacked up with old school legends.
Yeah, man.
You know?
Mainly Leeway. Yeah,
That's fucking crazy.
It's really good to see Eddie back at it. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I love the fact that he, just came back from where he was, like, because he, like everybody, we've all, been in places and that we don't want to be in, or positions, and like I just love the fact he teamed up with those guys.
Yeah, Laz Pena, bro. Shout out to Laz Pena, bro.
And El Nino Sound was right there, dog.
Absolutely.
Like I said, it's nice.
50 Harrison Street, Hoboken, New Jersey. Actually, 38 Jackson. Sorry.
Word. And it's nice to just have, hardcore always gives a helping hand out to everybody. It seems like to me, like to me, like I feel like I never left it, like even when I did leave it, because I had a family and had two different things that happened in my life at a time. But like, you never leave it. You never leave it. It's always,
what's funny about hardcore shows? All the love out of all, like I consider everything rock and roll, and the whole thing is rock and roll. Hardcore is the most of any genre that shows the most love.
Yeah,
out of like metal, fucking hair metal, anything hardcore shows the love.
You see a bunch of dudes fist flying, but then they hug it out afterwards.
Exactly.
You go to a metal show, you get stomped out.
Like seriously,
no one
bro.
stops to help you.
Nobody's picking you up.
No one's picking up. You go to a hardcore show, if a brother goes down, shit stops. They pick him up.
No, not in a metal show.
Make sure you're straight. Yeah.
Metal show, you in the medical center, bro.
Yeah.
So where did they stream this? I got somebody asking me. Where could he stream it right now?
Well, stream it. I mean, you can go anywhere. You can go on From the Dungeon podcast Facebook site.
Yeah.
And you could stream it off of there.
You heard that? Chris Cyanide.
From the Dungeon podcast website. You can go to the.
It's on your flyer. You put the link on your flyer.
Yeah, there you go.
I know. I did. I put it everywhere. But one of my boys said your interview wasn't there. That's what he said.
It's you got it on From the Dungeon podcast on Facebook. We got it right now on From the Dungeon podcast Famcast. Right? You got it. We're pulling right from there.
I told him this way he might be stupido today.
Yeah.
Hey, he smoked too much of that puff. Hey, papi, put the puff down.
Yeah, man. It's how time flies. It's a little overtime. That's good.
No. We don't.
Let's
keep it going.
Tell you this though, Tim. Man, I like running my shit 2.5 hours. Ever since you, Big Zeus, I like running my shit 2.5 hours. I like giving my fans, my peeps, I like to call them out there. I like to get them in abundance. Like people tell me like, oh, cut your shit half, do a half here, half there. No, I want to give you the whole 2.5 hours. You listen to it like it's a meal.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I definitely want to talk about like some of the stuff that's on the label too.
Please, man.
No, definitely.
Indulge us.
Yeah, so I'm gonna.
We're only an hour and a half in, bro. We still got like another hour and a half, bro.
And going back to the time when I did this show, when he interviewed me, we made a discovery on the fly. We actually had the telephone hookup. Yeah, we was talking about my band, Mama Luke, and I said, hold up, let me get my singer online. I just plugged my phone into it. First time ever is
you want to if anybody wants to call in, I got the connection that anybody wants to call in and ask Mr. Tim over here anything they want. You can call my phone number and I'll put it out. If you know Tim, you call his phone.
You can call my phone.
We'll hook it up.
Hey, so I want to shout out. So Frog Fest, man, September 15th, Lana Black and Full Scale Riot, be there.
Word up.
That's gonna, he's gonna have all the stuff added to it, where the location is and everything. When he makes the official trimming, the trimming of the interview. But we also got, I got an artist that actually plays, and it's straight up a bass record. It's bass guitar played on all different string bass. It's an instrumental album. It's horror. It's a horror metal industrial style, and it's called the Chris Cyanide Bass Solo Project.
Chris Cyanide, I like that.
His CD release party is going to be in New York City at Otto Shrunken Head on October 7th.
That's a place to get fucked up at.
That's a legendary spot.
Legendary joint, bro.
So there you go, man. Come out and support him. His record drops October 5th. It's called Basic Evil. And that's my boy Chris Cyanide, man. Shouts out to him.
I like that name, Chris Cyanide, bro.
We also, and then we also got Agents of Aggression that I produced their record. These guys are coming out on September 21st digitally. You might have to get their CD a little bit delayed after that date. But Agents of Aggression, September 21st on Cataclysm Records. Also, Lana Black's record is coming out October 19th on Cataclysm Records. So please check out Lana Black. And we also have Stereo Assassin. His record's called The Antichrist. It's coming out. I think we're going to have a date TBA right now because he's still finishing up on his stuff. You can get Metal on Metal. If you're a real metal fan, you can get Metal on Metal, which is a classic compilation style throw together that I did. And it features Bobby Gustafson and Sid Falk of Overkill with John Gallagher of Raven on one song. The band was just formed to do one song. It's called Hail Mary is the band, and it's called To Hell and Back. It's the first song on the Metal on Metal Volume 1. The second song is by your boys and mine.
Who we got?
Hudson County's own Attacker.
Nice.
There you go.
Shouts to John, World Destroyer.
Too sweet, brothers. Too sweet.
Too sweet.
World Destroyer is the track that they put on there. Then you got Uncivil War, which is actually guys that were in Whiplash. They were in Hyrax.
Oh,
Remember Hyrax?
yes.
Hyrax, Whiplash, and Destruction. No, Creator. I'm sorry.
Creator. Oh,
man,
shit.
going back.
So those
go.
three bands had, members from those three bands are in this band called Uncivil War. Their track is called Uncivil War on this. Then Mark Rizzo, one of the best guitar players on the planet.
Shout out, bro, right there. That's my dog and Soulfly right there.
Yeah,
Love your
yeah.
fucking solos, dog.
So Mark Rizzo, man, he has his own project, and the song that he put out on his record, which is out on Combat Records right now, is called Wicked Shattered.
Could have played with that guy, bro. Could have played with that guy.
My boy plays bass for that guy, Elo.
Yeah.
Elo Bon.
And then all the rest of the bands, man, shout to everybody. Like my boy Sal B from Slaughtered Grace, they put a song on there. They're legends in the game, local North Jersey legends, and Lodi Misfits for sure. And I just wanted to make sure everybody knew that, man. And I'm also, I'm also going to have Lana's record release party, just so you know, in her hometown of Nyack, New York State. She's going to have it at Olives.
She's from New York?
She's from Nyack.
I thought she was a Cali girl. She looked like a Cali girl.
She's from New York.
Oh,
So
shit.
she's going to have the record in Nyack. I mean, this live show. It's actually the same day as the 31st annual Halloween parade. Up there,
shit.
so everybody basically goes to the parade and spills into the bars afterwards.
That's sweet.
It's going to be mad packed now. Just so you know, we got a special treat because I reached out to some of my friends. I reached out to Dr. Chud, and he's bringing Dr. Chud.
Get the fuck out of here.
X Ward, which is
All right,
Chud.
Dr.
Oh,
Chud.
shit.
If you don't know who he
David
is,
Calabrese.
Fucking misfits right there, dog.
Misfits, right?
David
And
Calabrese.
so they're going to be playing, and my boy Sal B's in that crew too. Also, you're going to get another big treat. You're going to get, because my boy Jay Patton hooked this up, you're going to get Dez Cadena, the original singer of Black Flag,
Yes.
Oh,
to
shit.
be down there playing too.
Minor Threat too, right? No.
No, Black Flag,
No,
man.
there's another band that he was in. Yes.
Phoners,
Yeah.
help us out here.
Hold on, man. You know what, man? Right now, I want to play something from Empowered for these
Cool.
for the
Yeah,
peeps
yeah,
out there.
play
What can we play from Empowered over here?
Play the first song.
First one. All right.
What's the name of it?
I'm blind here. Hold you to the fire,
Yeah,
motherfuckers.
let's hold you to the fire, baby, and watch you burn.
Here we go, bro. We're gonna hold you to the fire while D Rotten takes care of something that he wants to desire right now. Y'all don't know that. I understand some Sioux shit. But yo, straight up, bro, hold you to the fire. This is off for the fucking Empower record from Full Scale Riot. Y'all motherfuckers, if you didn't cop it now. Anywhere digital fucking shit is sold. Here we go, brothers. That was fucking Full Scale Riot, bro. The Empower.
FSR.
And going back to the whole Trip Squad Productions, you're not only recording and producing, but you're also promoting shows and setting up shows.
Yeah,
You got a couple of venues too that you're working with
now. Yeah, because the Blue Room, I had it for 8 years and it got shut down, and it is what it is. It's now past memory, and
so you're not even a part of that no more.
No, the Blue Room is totally gone. We got everything out of there pretty much. My brother-in-law just got to get his board out of there. Jason, get your fucking board out of there.
Word up.
But the bottom line is, it's over, and it's cool. The memories are great. We made Jersey. We made history in New Jersey.
We had Soulfly in there, bro.
We had Soulfly in there. We had.
You had Soulfly in
the
Blue Room.
We had the Mentors there. We had. We had. What do you call it? Like members of Murphy's Law. We had, half the whole New York hardcore scene, all the new ones that are coming up in bands like Silence Equals Death, my band.
And that's straight up. That's
Homicidal. You guys had
Homicidal. Everybody. Gutter did a whole bunch of great shows there.
Gutter Christ right there. Shout out, dog.
Shout out to Gutter. He did mad shows there, with crazy shows, and blood and guts and everything. And then also, we had some of the most legendary rappers of all time there, and that's really in hip hop. You wouldn't think that I fuck with that like that because I'm from the hardcore scene, but yeah, I do, and I do it heavy. Like I got friends in hip hop that are probably some of the biggest people that are movers and shakers in the scene that are doing the real shit. So like the thing is, I just wanted to bring, to have the chance to try to bring legends to Jersey in an environment that's like a local environment, like not like some, bringing them to some big theater like Wellmont or this and that. I wanted to be able to bring them to a small club and have it more.
You don't see that over here though, bro.
More intimate.
Yeah. No, but we did it. We did it for 8 years. We brought Common. We brought.
You got Common over here?
Common, believe it or
not.
You
gotta call me up, bro. You heard my number, man. I gotta see these shows.
We brought Prodigy many times. Rest in peace. We brought Sean Price, rest in peace, one time, and he was fucking unbelievable. His show was probably one of the sickest shows that we ever had. Like he just killed it. We had everybody, man. We had Styles P. We had he killed it too. We had you name it, Ari the Rugged Man, who's a bit of a dick, but we had him. Who else do we have? We had Smith and Wesson.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. We had
my early 2000s right there, bro.
We had Capadonna, Ghostface. We had Busta Rhymes boy, what's Spliff Star? We had some famous DJs like Tony Touch. We had
take my number down, Tim, please.
Dude, we had like people like grand wizards of hip hop walking in and out of there, and people couldn't believe it. They were just coming there because the shows were going on. Like one day it was Grandmaster Flash walked in there and walked past me with a butter
the
soft,
fuck out of here.
Like a 80s butter soft, banana leather fucking outfit on. Yo,
Planet of the Apes looking jacket, right?
But wait, no, it's a legend. It's a legend. But I'm just saying, it was just like he walked past me and someone goes, dude, do you know who that was? It just walked past you. Like, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, we had some legends in there constantly. I mean, you just name it. Keith Murray. I can't even tell you how many. I'd have to look it all up, man. Talib Kweli, Slick Rick, and which comes to tell you now.
Ruler.
So now, that's a distant memory, and what a great memory. 8 years we did there. It was amazing. So Trip Squad Productions produced all those events, and now we're about to hit North Jersey again at Debonair Music Hall and QX Debonair Music Hall in Teaneck. They hold
formerly Mexicali, right?
Yeah, they hold about 300. I think we're trying to get either Ghost, Raekwon, Rakim, or DMX if he's not in jail.
DMX, I don't know about him, man.
And then over at the other spot we got Slick Rick, and it's
what's the other spot?
October 10th. It is QXT's in Newark, New Jersey, which has mostly been known for
all my peeps gotta fucking know what QXT's is.
QXT's is goth and right. What else? What would you guys say?
They got the rock and roll nights and stuff like that.
Roll nights, but they do open mic too, so they do fuck with hip hop heavy. It's Newark. But the thing is, to bring these legends there is what we're going to do. So all this for the next we're hoping it's going to run all year, but we're going to try to do every month or every other month a legend at both of these places. Eventually, I'd like it to be every month at both places. But that's what we're going to do, man. And we're going to bring all them guys. Like, how'd
you hook up with Slick Rick the Ruler, dog?
Oh man, I mean, I told you before in the interview earlier, my boy Rich Mason and Sun Toucher Entertainment, man, he's like I said, man, he fucks with hip hop. He's probably one of the most heaviest guys. He's like another member of hip hop. Is famous. He's not famous because he's not a rapper, but he's as famous as them because he fucks with all them and books all them internationally.
Yeah,
and so he's my boy, and we did the Slick Rick event in that theater with Talib Kweli and Brand Nubians. We had that new DJ Drewski from Hot 97 there. We had what's his name from Hot 97 to the ad. Who's the big dog there? Why can't I think of him? I'm horrible. Who's the big dog on Hot 97?
I get it confused with the Breakfast
Mr.
Club
C,
and
Funk Flex.
Oh, Funk. Okay, that's the other one. All right.
I'm sorry, but yeah, I just couldn't think. I get my head's going from all the talk so far. But yeah, Funk Flex did the ad for it. We had the Golden Gloves box in there, so I had him there. It was amazing, man. I got to hand him the mic, and when I handed him the mic to walk on the stage, I just took a picture of him walking with the mic onto the stage, and it was the coolest.
Funk Master Flex.
No, for Slick Rick.
Oh,
yeah. But other than
does
that,
he still come out? Does he still come out the gold encrusted diamond eye patch and shit like that?
Yeah, oh yeah, man.
Damn.
Yeah, he's coming, man.
Crazy.
So listen, New Jersey, North Jersey, New York, whatever, Tri-State, Slick Rick the Ruler, October 10th. It's a Wednesday night. We got slots available for opening artists. You just get at me, 201-923-7979 for details. But Slick Rick is coming. He's going to rock QXT's nightclub on Mulberry Street in Newark, New Jersey. And I just want everybody to know, make sure that, you get ready, because when a legend like that comes in the building, get your tickets in advance at Eventbrite.
You're going to sell out, dude.
Just type in Slick Rick live, and it comes right up, and you're going to see the flyer, and we're going to bring the flyer to the podcast. He's going to have, when he does the podcast.
I got to post it up already. I already got to post it up.
Dope. And, that's it, man. We're going to, basically, like I said, just watch out for Trip Squad Productions with big legends coming through in North Jersey at both of those venues this fall.
I really when I posted it, I was super shocked. I saw Tim McMurtrie. I was like, Slick Rick. I thought you were just straight up just like metal hardcore. I'm like, Slick Rick. I'm like, oh shit, he's fucking going all over the place. I posted it right up, dude.
When I do it, I try to do it with what I love too. Like the thing is like, I love hip hop just like I love hardcore and metal and everything. I love music, period. I actually love a lot of music. I have a very huge, gigantic range of what I like musically. But the bottom line is, I bring out what I like tastefully. And I really am not a fan of the new hip hop world. I'm sorry, not even at all. It just don't do shit for me, but make me sick. So so I'm just not into it, and I don't give a fuck if you don't like it.
I get down with that one, dude, man. I'm like, I stopped listening to hip hop. I think 2004.
Yeah,
I kind of gave it up.
It's just like some of them, whatever, but. I honestly want R&B to come back.
No. I ain't jumping you with that.
I love R&B, man.
We need the R&B back.
I love R&B, man.
We got a
real good 80s R&B, 90s R&B.
No, we got to go back a little further. Maybe he could do something. Let's get the dramatics back together.
The dramatics.
For real. The Spinners or something like that.
But it's going to be hardcore R&B.
Yo, give me wow.
That would be amazing. Let's do a hardcore R&B album. Ready?
What?
Let's go.
That would,
you know what? It probably would work.
It probably
would work. It would fucking work, dude.
Oh, no. I just gave my friend Jast an idea.
It probably would work, man.
No, but, man, I just appreciate all good music or talent. I appreciate talent.
You need to get Redman's about to pop off, bro. You need to get Redman up.
No, we already are thinking about on that. whole thing. You know what I mean?
His new album was about the like. I know M just dropped his shit.
Yeah.
And Redman's shit is like. It sounds like it's gonna be fire.
Oh no, it's gonna be. How could it not? It's absolutely gonna be. And of course, we would love to have Redman do a show. So that's another thing we can get done.
Yo, Red, it's in Newark. You just gotta walk a couple blocks, dog.
Seriously, bro.
The only thing is, I don't know if that's a good idea. Redman in Newark.
Nah, come on, man.
Has to be an outdoor show.
That might be a problem.
Wait, you got the post office right across the street.
That might not be the idea. I would maybe have to do that somewhere, like in like a special.
Imagine Redman in the basement of fucking QXTs with the dominatrix section is and shit.
Smoking a spliff. No, but bottom line is, honestly, like my partner Rich just did something with him somewhere. I think it was a boat cruise out in Miami, and it was actually touching on the whole medical marijuana industry. So there was like NFL players and doctors and scientists.
So they got to legalize that shit over here. Hurry.
Well, here's the thing. That's another thing that I'm gonna start getting into. Like, I personally was out in LA and I saw all the med spots, like med men, and I went in and I actually have diabetic nerve pain in my legs that like hurt me sometimes at night. And if I eat too much and I get the nerve pain, to be honest with you, the CBD, some of these oils and treatments that they have, I'm telling you, it's absolutely fucking works. And it don't only work for your pains in your legs. It doesn't even really get you high. It just makes them go. What
about if you got like anxiety and shit like that?
There's got, for every medical reason known, they're doing strains of stuff and oils and all kinds of shit. Even just like edibles and even like in every form, man, they're just doctoring this shit up, man. And scientifically doing what it was supposed to be used for. It's a plant that God put here on the earth.
Native Americans were doing it back in the day.
If you guys want to learn about it, even we have a song on the Full Scale Riot album. If we have time to play one more, maybe we could end with this one.
We got what an hour and 40. It's up to you, brother.
No. This is how I want to end it. We'll end it with our song that's on here. I just want to before we do so. So I'm thinking of like doing some licensing with some artists with this medical marijuana stuff. So that's what I've been talking to people about, and trying to put it out there even bigger because it's so culturally correct already in the culture. And now that it really is working and people are realizing that it does. I mean, I actually couldn't believe it. I actually went for a root canal, and the prescription that they prescribed me, my pain was so bad in my tooth after they finished when it wore off the Novocaine, that I actually was really pissed driving home, punching my fucking dashboard in my car while my wife was driving. And I'm like, babe, this is so bad. Like, I've had pain, I've had surgeries, everything. This pain was excruciating, going up to my eyeball.
Damn.
And I actually told her, go right to the pharmacy, please. Just go right online and get me that prescription. So she did. And then I was home and I had a vape pen. I took a couple pulls, man, like 3 or 4 pulls off the CBD. And it fucking, when I tell you, man, the shit went away within less than 5 minutes. Absolutely, completely stopped. I told my wife, babe, get off the line. Fuck paying fucking $80 prescription for that shit. Come home. That's it. And it was gone. I mean, so I'm a true believer into the scientific and the medical end of the whole.
Yeah, no, I'm kind of, it pissed me off how motherfuckers just straight up, even my wife though, man, because she was brought up in fucking Peru. Yeah. And they hate on marijuana. Oh, it's bad. It's a drug. No, it's not.
Oh no, they do. They actually, a lot of people.
I mean, they're the ones that give you. They're the ones that like they're giving you a coke leaf, bro, for fucking going up on the top of Mount fucking what is that? Machu Picchu. They give you a coca leaf and shit to get you high, so you don't get fucked up
while you're high
because of the oxygen level and shit.
Well, the bottom line is that, like I'm saying, like I just really feel the whole, that whole vibe too. I after going out there and really seeing how LA,
How is the shop? I'm about to go there in October. How is the shops out there and stuff like that?
That's great. I mean, it's everywhere. I mean, you could buy cigarettes pre-rolled.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, everything. It's unbelievable.
Oh, dude, Zeus, I'm gonna be high for a whole week.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, you might fly back without a plane, right?
I'll be honest with you. It's really unbelievable. They got like lollipops. I mean, they got like pretty much like anything.
I heard they got soda.
They got water.
Water, marijuana?
They got CBD water that's coming out.
Dude.
That's serious.
Dude.
You think about it, especially was talking about the athletes that were that came out.
Oh
for
yeah,
the
no. When
conference.
athletes, they're all like, they get beat up. These football players and these athletes, like that, when they get older, they have a lot of problems, and everybody knows that. So this is a true fact of our lives, and everybody's got to stop with the bullshit about it. It's absolutely true. And if it really helps, and you want to corner what helps, then corner what helps. But like, I think it's there for, God put it there for a purpose. So
Exactly.
I believe that, for them to do what they're doing now with all these,
But I tell you this,
making all these strains and creating.
It does scare me though when they start upping the motherfucker to like 100 fucking THC and shit like that.
No,
that scares me.
I actually do not like to get high, like in any way, shape, or form, to where I'm like talking to God. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I honestly don't like that, and I don't know how motherfuckers get down with that. But certain people really can handle it and really love it. I know people that actually smoke all day long, and I don't know how they do it. They're like, they can't even work if they don't smoke. So I mean, I just know people
That's
that are
like
like
not
that.
working without breathing ice and shit,
Yeah,
bro.
right.
It's
But
like-
I'll be God's honest with you. I do know people like that. Now I don't say that everybody should be doing this. I think that it should be for the proper reasons to be doing it, and if you just love it and you like it, then that's, to me, you should be empowered with doing what you want, man. You're supposed to be in a free country. I feel that if that's what you want to do, fine, as long as you're not hurting no one, as long as you're not operating a vehicle.
There you go.
And it doesn't,
I tell you this, I mean, operating a vehicle high. I'm sorry, I drove high a few times. Sorry, motherfuckers, too sweet on that one. But I drove high a few times, and I say it made me more calm. It made me more focused on, like, I'm getting to my destination, and I'm watching where I'm going, and that's it. I'm not fucking dilly-dallying on the radio, on the phone, and nothing like that. I'm just focused.
Yeah, I hear you. I mean, to each his own. Like I'm saying, like I like it with low levels of THC, if any, or the CBD is like a whole nother thing. It's just medicine, pretty much. So, but anyways, the pros will tell you the rest of that stuff. The pros, the growers and pros. But yo, let's end on this song because let's see, it's the one. Actually, Jimmy says a speech on there. And I want to, Jimmy Gestapo, man, I hope you feel better. I hope you're listening to this. Jimmy from Murphy's Law recently.
Word up. I seen it on Facebook, though.
Yeah. I'm just hoping he's doing good, man, my bro. And everybody does, obviously. So it's called 8200, the song. And then there's a little thing in the beginning with Jimmy. So hopefully you could play that first. He says a little speech and then the song kicks in.
You want to throw some shout outs before we go on with this?
The last shout outs? No, I mean, where
you want to, like, where people can find your music, this and this and that,
Yeah, fullscaleriot.com. Straight up, just go right there. Go to our Bandcamp, just find us on Bandcamp, find us on Facebook, find us on, I believe we're definitely on Instagram too. Join the riot. We always say hashtag join the riot, and Full Scale Riot will always, bring you truth to power. That's what we're all about, man. So we bring truth to power.
That should be your next album, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Truth to power.
Any shows coming up?
Yeah, we're actually playing that September 15th show at the Frog Fest with my boy Kurt, and we're going to have all that info up on the podcast. Also,
you have your world premiere too, right?
Also, yeah, we have the world premiere video for the song "Push" that we played earlier. Mm-hmm. Just stay in our lane, man. Just keep watching on our pages and waiting for the announcement because it's going to be exclusive.
Whatever you put up, bro, we'll put up, man. So
thank you. Then I thank you guys, man. Zeus, my brother.
Absolutely, brother.
Thank you so much. Pleasure to meet you finally and be up here.
Word up, dog.
Officially, and thank you, man.
Zeus, you got anything you want to promote, man, before we pop out of this joint?
You know what, bro? You know what I want to promote, bro?
Go ahead, man. Do what you
want to promote friendship and brotherhood.
Me too.
Okay?
That
I would like to promote that.
I like that. Yeah. That needs to be promoted from everybody. So everybody needs to listen to that.
Yeah.
All right, yo. And you can find From the Dungeon everywhere, motherfuckers. I've been popping this shit off because I'm drunk right now. I'm popping this shit off crazy all night. And, yo, go buy a motherfucking T-shirt, bro. Podcast on for free. Shit comes out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? Support straight up, bro. Do like hardcore does, bro. Out of all the fucking rock and roll people, hardcore fucking helps out fucking all their peoples. Why don't y'all motherfuckers help out peoples? Word up. But I love you. Too sweet. Here we go, bro. What is it?
8200.
8200, bro. From fucking the Empower album, Full Scale Riot. Go out and buy it.
This is our weed song for all those incarcerated for marijuana.
Yo, they better let those motherfuckers out when they legalize that shit.
Here we go, man. And it's just about the hate on it. This song is all about that. Hopefully Jimmy's speech is there. What's the one before that? Jimmy says a little thing in the beginning. But
Jimmy Gestapo drop.
Hit that first and then hit the song. You have to hit them separately. This is Jimmy Gestapo, Murphy's Law. Peace.
The only conclusion is waiting for the intrusion, the social